What's up, guys? How are we getting on today? So I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about confidence and building up your own self-esteem. Now, I know this is something that I've struggled with for a long, long time, and it's something that I kind of continuously still trying to work on today. So kind of with me in around confidence, it's something that I've struggled from going back as far as I can remember. I was someone that was really quiet. I was really shy. I struggled kind of speaking with people face to face. If it was anything over two, three people, I'd get cold sweats, I'd get uncomfortable. I just need to try and get out of there. So it's kind of suffered really bad kind of social anxiety as well. So it's something that I had to kind of work on, I had to build on, I had to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. And I tried lots of different things of reading books, listening to audios, and trying anything that would kind of help me build up my skills and my knowledge that would actually help me to be able to push myself and to kind of get over this fear of kind of being in social situations and speaking with people. So it really kind of came down to me focusing on me, I suppose. One of the big things about me as well was being afraid to kind of share my own story, being afraid to kind of own my own journey I've been on. Because I really kind of found with struggling with mental health, with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts coming into mind, and even acting on as well, with self-harm, and with stuff that when I kind of went through it afterwards, I kind of felt ashamed of it. And for me, a big thing was having people ever find out about that. So that was something I had to kind of really deal with, I had to work on. And I went away and I got professional help a lot. And it was really coming down to then knowing that I had to do these things to be able to accept who I was, to be able to build my own confidence in myself that would help me with other things. So then kind of moving forward, like a lot of people know now that I've been working in the fitness industry now for over 11 years. I've ran seminars, I've done talks, I've run events, stuff like that that actually had me up speaking in front of big groups of people and working with people. So it took me a long, long time to actually get up that confidence to be able to do something like that. And another side to that then was actually work on my own self-esteem. So for me, for a long, long time, I was kind of ashamed of obviously what I was just saying there about things that I went through, but obviously, and also as well, of my appearance, how I looked. I felt fat, felt ugly. I hated that I was just kind of this chubby person. I thought there was maybe something wrong with me. So that took me a long, long time to be able to overcome those different things as well. And to build on my own self-esteem really came down to the fitness element, to improving my eating habits, to working on myself and getting into that habit and routine of being able to enjoy fitness, enjoy healthy eating, and getting into that proper cycle that I knew then would actually help impact me then moving forward. So that's what kind of today is really all about. Like if you're struggling with, say, self-confidence, then one thing you need to remember to really hone in on and focus is, like, we all are confident in some area of our life. And this can be as simple as brushing your teeth. Like, I'm sure you're confident in brushing your teeth. You know how to brush your teeth, right? Now, when you first started brushing your teeth, you weren't confident in it because you did not know how to do it. It's something that you had to actually stay at. It's something that you had to learn. You had to progress on until you actually became confident in it. Same as driving a car. At the start, you probably were not confident in driving a car. That takes time. It takes practice. It takes persistence. It takes lots and lots of failure days where you conk out the car and you do this and do that. But it does take time, but eventually you get there and you become a lot more confident in it. And that can be said for any kind of area of your life that you actually want to work on. Like for me, it was kind of speaking in front of people. Even though I was absolutely terrified of it, it took time, it took practice, it took working on specific things that actually allowed me to build up my confidence with that. So if you're someone that is struggling, what I want you to think about right now is, what is one area of your life that you are 100% confident in? And then whatever area you really want to work on to help improve in your confidence, you just need to put in the same systems and in place what you did before to become confident in that area once upon a time, whatever it is. If it's driving, for example, how long did it take you to learn how to drive? How many hours did you have to put in? How consistent were you actually of getting out there, learning until you actually became confident in it? So that's the same thing when we actually want to build on other areas of our life that we want to be confident in. At the start, we're going to have these negative thoughts in the back of our mind. We're going to have these mental barriers and mental blocks that come up, but we need to be able to push through. We need to be consistent. We need to be persistent as well in moving forward, because we know when we do it, because we've done it before in other areas, that we will become more confident in that area. So it's the same with the self-esteem as well. What is it that needs to happen? What is it that needs to change in your life so you'll have more self-esteem, that you will have more self-love? Well, that's kind of the way I kind of seen it for myself, because I didn't, and I hated my parents who I was, but I took time, I worked on myself, I built up myself, I trained, I be so consistent with it now for years and years. But I also learned how to eat properly as well. And I've learned that life is about balance now. I don't have to be like 100% strict on this, 100% strict on that. No, I like to have a couple of drinks on a weekend. I'll have my pizza, I'll have my beers, I'll have chocolate, I'll have cake, I'll have all these things as well. But then I'll get back on the wagon again and I'll eat healthier, because I know, for me, I'm afraid of kind of stepping back to the way I was before. So I know how to actually maintain the place that I want to be in. And that goes for you as well. So what do you need to do to build on your self-confidence? What do you need to do to build on your self-esteem? They're the very first questions you need to ask yourself. And then ask yourself, what impact will it have on your life when you build on your confidence and you build on your self-esteem? And once you kind of figure out those things, it'll be create a bit more of a driving force in the back of your mind that will actually allow you to pull yourself forward to be able to achieve those things that you want to be able to achieve. So that's what is the kind of task I want to set for you today, is really hone in on what is the first step you need to do right now. Now, it doesn't really mean that you're going to be confident tomorrow in that area you want to build you up on, or you want to drastically change your self-esteem in one day. It's not going to happen. It's going to take time, but it's going to take persistence, and it's all going to start with you simply owning the area that you really want to work on, and then asking yourself, what's that one step you can do right now? Now, for you to have more self-esteem, maybe you want to drop body fat, maybe you want to look a certain way, maybe you want whatever it may be. So what's the first step you want to take? Do you need to start exercising? Do you need to start eating healthier? Do you need to start drinking more water? Do you need to start paying more attention to your lifestyle and what you're actually doing each day, and asking yourself each day, is all the things you're doing impacting you positively, or is it impacting you negatively? So focus on that first. Same with the self-esteem, same with the confidence. Work on those one little thing right now, and once you've done that, then you'll build on top of that again. And it takes time, it takes step by step by step, but eventually you will get there. You will build up your confidence and you will build up your self-esteem. So guys, I hope that was kind of helpful for you. If you did gain anything out of this, I'd love for you to kind of share this video if you know anybody else that would kind of gain some interest from it. Comment below if you have any questions whatsoever. But yeah, thank you for checking out this video. All right, catch you soon. Take care.